Yard keeps me busy and out of trouble, mostly. Most of the time.
Hello everyone, Gary here. I'm old and in the way. Hope you're all well. Today I want to answer the call. Ariege Piper put out he's celebrating his 1 year anniversary on the YTPC, and it's a great channel. It's been a lot of fun viewing his offerings. They're always exciting to me. Just beautiful, beautiful landscape. If any of you seeing this have not seen any of Ariege Piper's work, you need to go to his website, and I will post it in the ashtray so that you can check him out. You'll find that it's well worth the effort. Fantastic stuff. Simon, you do a great job, and I always look forward to your postings. They are fabulous. And so the question posed was, what draws us to a pipe? What is it about a particular pipe that leads us to purchase it? And perhaps viewing our own collection of pipes would trigger that question in our mind: why did we buy this pipe? Is it pure aesthetics? Is it because it was on sale? Any number of reasons. For me, it changes. It changes over the years. In my 48 years of pipe smoking, my tastes have changed, and part of that is due to just trying different shapes and sizes and weights, and all those things have helped me to evolve into what I enjoy today out of a pipe. I thought I'd share with you some of the shapes and different variations of pipes that I have, and possibly why I was drawn to them, and also what I've learned over the years of smoking, and what I look for these days. Before I go any further, I also wanted to say that if I am lucky enough to win this, I would like to actually transfer this to Kev, the Granite City Piper. So if I win, please, Simon, I'd like the proceeds to go to Kev. So what am I smoking? First of all, a Blakemar Briar bull cap. Lovely little pipe. Really, really nice for rambles, and nice clincher, very light. And we'll talk about the other reason I really like this pipe. What am I smoking or pretending to smoke? Maltese Falcon. Fantastic blend. First heard about it via Curmudgeon Piper, Doug. And Doug, you are right. It's a great, great smoke. As a matter of fact, Lester, Redcoat Renaissance, did a very good review, an excellent review, and I agree with everything he said. So if you want to learn more about Maltese Falcon, check out Lester's site for that review. Some Irish breakfast tea with a little spot of cream in it. Goes down great with Maltese Falcon. Great pairing. All right, so waffling on. I'll light this, or at least try to. All right. So, let's see, we'll start here. This is an alpha pipe. sort of a calabash sitter. Beautiful, beautiful grain on this pipe. I'm not doing it justice. This light is not doing it justice, but absolutely gorgeous light grain on that. And it's a heavier pipe, so it's more for contemplation type smoking and not out on a ramble. In that vein, I recently purchased this from GQ, thanks to Sean at Victorian Piper. He told us all about the great deals that you can get. So this was 25 pounds, about $32, something, if I get the exchange rates correct. Very, very reasonable, and a lovely pipe. My first cherry wood pipe, and it smokes like a champ. And I like the feel. That's the other thing. The feel in my hand is quite nice, and that is important. So aesthetics, a beautiful Danish Sovereign, which is a Stanwell, an Acorn style. Heavy pipe, but feels good in my hand. And yeah, I like that style. This is an old pipe. This is the second pipe I bought. So this is probably circa 1978, I believe. Another bent pipe is this BBB. Again, look at the grain. My gosh. And the reddish tone. So just a gorgeous looking pipe, and it smokes quite well. Recently, I have determined that I tend to like I guess I don't need an hour or an hour and a half to enjoy tobacco. 40 minutes, 45 minute smoke is perfect. And so in one of my earlier videos, I talked about my love affair with the prints. I just love this elegant styling, and this is a wrap. It's 25 grams. It's very, very light and elegant, I think. This is a Rossi, same print style. Just a wonderful smoke. For a bowl that's this small, it's still a 45-minute smoke, and that's quite sufficient. And the geometry of the bowl keeps it nice and cool. The only thing you have to worry about is when you get down to the bottom of the bowl. It will get hot, so you have to be careful with that. You all know, if you watch any of my earlier videos, that I am quite a fan of Falcons, more for nostalgia than anything, because my grandfather and my great uncles were huge Falcon smokers. They were fans, and I gravitated toward this utilitarian style pipe. It's great for I have quite a heavy bowl. This is a newer purchase, a snifter with the meerschaum lining. It's a wonderfully cool smoke, but it's quite heavy, and so it's not meant to go out for a ramble. The other thing that, unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of Falcons is the bits. And what I've found over the years is that I tend to like a thin bit and a wider bit, a fishtail. So this beautiful little Prince has a wider bit, and it feels more comfortable in my mouth. So it's comfort that I'm after. When the bit is too thin, the pipe tends too narrow, I should say. The pipe tends to swivel, and I just don't get a good feel, and it doesn't stay put in my mouth. So I tend to like pipes with a thin, wide, the fishtail bit. I have a Savinelli 602 that I didn't bring up, that I had for years. I love that pipe, and I bit through the bit. And so I replaced it an acrylic bit, and it just doesn't feel the same. So I end up not reaching for it as often. So it's still a great smoker, and it's very, very attractive, and it feels good in my hand, but it's just not as comfortable in my mouth, and so I don't enjoy it quite as much as I did when the bit was thinner. And I think that was the awakening for me, is when I got that pipe back and I realized how important that was to an enjoyable smoke, at least for me. So anyway, that's that. Again, Simon, you have a wonderful channel, and thank you so much for all the hard work that you do to put those videos together. You get to walk around in these beautiful surroundings, and but you share it with us, which I'm very, very thankful for. Before I go, I did want to do one shout out, and this is for a fellow from Scotland who has just started posting fairly recently, that I found him anyway. Shearer Smokes. He lives in Scotland. He says he's halfway between Edinburgh and Glasgow, and he has a really, really good channel. He's a veteran cigar smoker, and he's just gotten into pipes, and he's already picking up on the nuances of the tobacco because he's a cigar smoker. But he takes us to some really cool places around where he lives, some really nice sites, and he has some very interesting insights, and just a good all-around guy. So I will put his address in the ashtray. Please check him out and give him some of the YTPC love that we are famous for. He really deserves more than 43 subs, which is what he had at last check. So yeah, please check that out and subscribe to him. And until we meet again, take it easy, but take it. So long, guys.